Lagos' population is growing 10 times faster than that of New York and Los Angeles, with grave implications for brand sustainability. Hello, and thank you for keeping another date with us on Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeni. Today on Inside Lagos, Governor Akinwunmi Ambode and security team tour Ishawo and Okeoko in Ikorodu West local government areas of the state. Ambode meets with the organized private sector at Lagos House, Alausa. These and more stories when we return. Please stay with us. Lagos State Governor Akinwunmi Ambode has directed all security agencies to take appropriate measures against vandals and cultists in the state. Ambode gave the order during a security tour to Ishawo and Okeoko in Ikorodu West local government areas of the state. Owutu, Ishawo, Okeoko and other adjoining communities in Ikorodu West local council area of Lagos State are hotbeds of vandalism. Petrol, the economic boom of the federal government, is the doom of their residents. Right under these large pockets of land runs NNPC pipeline. Over the years, there have been reports of total breakdown of law and order here. Pipeline vandals term these communities at will with heavy weapons to steal petroleum products. Although they had been resisted severally, their illegal operations continued. The trembling sound of gunshots was an experience many residents cannot forget in a hurry. Scores of people had been killed in the past. Any journey to this zone might be considered a dangerous one. After the abduction of 7 Department of State Security DSS operatives in October 2015, Governor Akinwunmi Ambode requested for a military security operation in the area. His request was granted, giving birth to Operation Awashi. Since that period, these communities have become highly militarized. On Tuesday, the 16th of February 2016, Governor Akinwunmi Ambode decided to embark on the dangerous journey to these communities. He was accompanied by some of his cabinet members and the Lagos State Security Council. No governor in the history of Lagos State has visited these communities in person. Inside Lagos joined the governor's press crew to report the situation there. Excited residents cheered as they saw his convoy approaching. These communities are about 10 kilometers from Ikorodu town itself. This is Ishawo, one of the communities affected by the activities of vandals. The governor's convoy drove through the dusty road to a military base. The team was received by Lieutenant Colonel Julius Ogbebe, the commanding officer of 174 Battalion. Lieutenant Colonel Ogbebe briefed Governor Ambode and his entourage on the operational base of his squad.
We have dominated Ishawo since 2015. I have 650 all ranks deployed for Operation Awasi. I also have my naval counterparts who are being commanded by Navy Captain C.U. Yahaya over there. Sir, Operation Awasi have made a tremendous achievements over the period so far, sir. We have recovered over 2,000 by 50 liters of products, illegal products from vandals. Also, sir, we have recovered over 36 vehicles and we have more than 15 suspects within us. Some of them have been handed over to Nigerian Civil Defense for prosecution for further action, sir. So far, so good. We have tried to garrison Ishawo and all the general areas of Arepo, but still, the vandals have not relented or rather relented in their activities.
This hotel was once used by vandals to plan and execute their criminal activities. It was recovered on October the 10th, 2015. This led to the recovery of more than 2,050 liters gallon of illegal products and 36 vehicles. 15 suspects were arrested and handed over to the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, for prosecution. Last week, 3 naval officers were gruesomely murdered by the vandals. This angered the governor. He issued stern warnings to all elements threatening the peace of Lagos State.
My presence underscores that fact that we all have to join hands together, we'll collaborate to make sure that, scenes, ugly scenes like this will not repeat itself. I want to commiserate with the security agencies, most especially the naval force, for the loss of the 3 men that we encountered last week, and also to even use this as a platform to give a very strong warning to vandals and even cultists that parading themselves across the streets of Lagos. Just recently, also in the press, we heard that some of our men in the task force, the fingers were chopped off in Oshodi by some hoodlums, so to speak. I'm using this platform also to direct our security agencies that they should go ahead and use appropriate force in mitigating against such incidences next time. And it's in the overall interest of all of us, why we make sure that we're upholding the rule of law. We will not fold our arms and allow some miscreants to disturb the peace of Lagos.
After speaking with the commanding officer, Governor Ambode sought to address the foot soldiers. This formation is directly responsible for keeping the peace here.
Seeing you here today, I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy that at least I can sleep with my 2 eyes closed now, because it wasn't possible for all the people that used to live in this Ishawo axis before we resumed there. So once again, I want to say a big thank you on behalf of Lagos State. I want to say a big thank you on behalf of the Security Council, and I want to say that you should just keep up the good work. Thank you.
So, the inspection continued. Now the team will be visiting the Owutu community, the hotbed of vandalism. This military patrol gave us an idea of what to expect when we eventually enter the communities. There were military posts along the road. We drove several kilometers to inspect the state of roads in this community. Governor Ambode said the plan of government is to link up the community with Arepo and Kara areas of Ogun State. Ganiu Johnson is the Lagos State Commissioner for Works.
So the idea here is that we plan to upgrade this road with a standard bridge across the creek up to Arepo station to open up this axis. With this, I know if we're able to do it, there will be free flow from Ishawo to this junction and eventually to Shagamu. The economic activities here will be enhanced, and the standard of living too will be improved. As a result, the hypertension, the stress people are going through will be thing of the past.
But how will this work?
We believe strongly also that if we start the construction of the bridge as we have proposed, Arepo is in Ogun State. We also know that in safeguarding the pipelines, NNPC will also be involved. We think that with the collaboration of NNPC, Ogun State and Lagos State, this menace will be a thing of the past. We want to champion it. We believe in this project. We also believe in the security agencies that they can keep peace here while we go to the drawing board to see how early we can commence this project. And that's what we're going to do.
After the road inspection, Governor Ambode visited the residential part of the community where residents were waiting to receive him. Royal fathers, chiefs, community leaders, men, women, kids and youths shared as the governor got off his car. They have a heap of requests from the Lagos State government.
This center at Oreokuta is totally collapsed and is no more functioning. Almost 40-something communities are using that center. Sir, My Excellency, we need your assistance in that respect.
We only have one primary school and one secondary school. Honestly, the school owners, the proprietors, they are just taking advantage. Some of them are charging us 400,000 per term, 300,000 per term, and honestly, with you on board, even with our former governor too, we can see that educational system in Lagos State has improved. Please, we want to enjoy it. Please, let us be part of it.
There are 50 communities living in this axis. The state of the school and the health center are totally unacceptable. So immediately, we will see how we reactivate a standard health center that is fully equipped in this axis. In addition to that, we will renovate the Anglican primary school and then also set up new primary schools and a secondary school for this place. Once again, I'm unhappy about what I've seen about the state of the road. We're going to do this road. We'll make sure that we go set up a bridge across the creek and then get it to Arepo. And also the same thing, open it up to We've seen that our people have been living in fear, and then the Security Council members, we resolved last week that we should visit this place and actually see for ourselves what's going on here. We are happy that the security agencies jointly have been here since end of October or November, and they've been able to keep the peace here. But it's not enough. We want permanent peace. And it's permanent peace we are going to get. So we are going to support, as a government, we are going to support the security agencies to ensure that everything is peaceful here.
Residents recorded Governor Ambode's promises on their mobile phones. They want to play back again and again and hold him to his words. For some, it will be a fond memory of how the governor of their state visited their poor communities. Lagos State Governor Akinwunmi met with the organized private sector at the Lagos House, Alausa, during the 5th Lagos Corporate Assembly tagged A+ Meets Business. The purpose of the meeting was to further strengthen the business relationship between the state government and the private sector and to create new business opportunities. The 5th Lagos Assembly is the first official business meeting to be hosted by Governor Akinwunmi. The difference this year is that micro and small business operators are invited alongside captains of industry.
We need to inject a better structured relationship with professionals, artisans and other groups. We need to do legislation on activities of insurance professionals, tax professionals and legal practitioners with government as a means of stimulating the economy.
Lagos State Commissioner for Commerce, Industry and Cooperatives disclosed what the state government has in stock for them.
The state government, through the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Cooperatives, shall continue to institute measures aimed at creating a sustainable, positive environment for all stakeholders in the state. Also, our business support policies have engendered industrial development, trade promotion, and reorientation of the cooperative societies for sustainable growth.
These businessmen and women took turn to interact with Governor Ambode on issues, prospects, and challenges involved in doing business in Lagos.
There are too many permits. Lagos Drivers Institute license, driver's license by the road safety, local government permit, Hackney permit and dual carriage, vehicle license, certificate of roadworthiness. Your Excellency, these copious permits and licenses will certainly create compliance problems.
Truly, we need to streamline and then find a way to just make it one single permit.
Traffic gridlock at the Tinkan Island Apapa Port area is very, very bad for our business.
I'm looking at it. We're doing a lot about federal government projects in Lagos. I'm not really bothered about trying to get the money back. It's about the comfort of our people.
The Corporate Assembly is a platform that enables government to fill the pulse of the business community. The party has so far resolved a number of issues affecting business in the state. Governor Ambode noted that henceforth, the meeting will hold once in 6 months. Still ahead, we look at the daily struggle of residents of Lagos, a city that rarely sleeps at night. Inside Lagos, we'll be right back after this break. Lagos, the economic capital of West Africa, with a population of more than 20 million people. A lot of things happen here, but not all are well reported. From the island to the mainland, from the government house to your street, Inside Lagos brings you Lagos news in the most informative and entertaining way. I'm Adedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, and this is Inside Lagos. Lagos City is whatever you call it. It's prosperous, a place of endless opportunities. It is whatever you can think of. In this report, we look at the daily struggle of Lagos residents. Does this city sleep at night? Well, enjoy this.
Lagos has over the years earned itself interesting names. For some people, it's energy. Others simply call it a training ground. With a population of more than 20 million people and still growing, the city remains the most populous in Nigeria, the fastest growing city in Africa, and the 7th in the world.
The word Lagos was derived from an island in Portugal, Ambode, before it was turned to Lagos. Initially, we called Lagos Eko. When the Portuguese came, the name is Lago de Coramo, meaning Lagos.
Every family in Nigeria have their representation in Lagos State. Even every part of the world have their representation in Lagos State. As Lagos exists, whatever you tend to come and do in Lagos, believing it to be good, if you come here without anything, you are sure of getting successful things out of Lagos State.
Lagos is good. If you get work, Lagos is good. It's good for me now. I get picking, I get everything.
Lagos is a city that has so much population, and population spread all over. So there's a tendency for, you don't have to be, I don't know how you say it, you don't have to be slow when you get into this state. Everything you do is a fast lane thing.
At times, especially when you experience the odor, oh my God, you know, the sweat, the stress.
That good, walk a little and feed. In some states, you work there, there's no money, they don't make money. But here in Lagos, they make money. The little they make, they feed with their family and other things. That's why everybody wants to come to Lagos. There's job opportunity, so to say.
If you do yourself, that will teach you a lesson. But if you know what you are doing, you make money in Lagos.
As the economic nerve center of Nigeria, it is a city in constant motion. It is often seen as the mother of all states to people from all parts of the country and beyond. Just like New York, the most populous city in the United States, this city is a world on its own that never goes quiet. Its culture, Its people and even their lifestyles make Lagos so interesting and irresistible to many people. In spite of the challenges that come with living in the city, the people here are generally hardworking. They have turned Lagos to a city of opportunities, maybe for those who are smart enough to see the opportunities.
Lagos is a very good place if you can work, if you don't lazy, you can make it for Lagos. If you can work, Lagos is very good.
As the sun goes down, there is even a more captivating side to this city. At this hour of the night, it is easy for one to assume the city is asleep. But you know what? Quite a lot happens here in the night. From its traffic jam, people in a hurry to get out of them, to some exciting relaxation spots in town, night crawlers see this time of the day as the best time to unwind.
My friends go to work and they come back in the evening, so I can't do my party during the day.
Places like Oshodi, Ojuelegba, Allen Avenue rarely sleep. Some other places are sleepier. Business activities are equally active in this city at night. I stumbled on Chinaza, a 46-year-old woman who had left her home far away in Ebonyi State for Lagos, desirous of a better life in this incomparable city. She puts her fruits and groundnuts out on the street to sell, hoping to find buyers. Every night she makes about 6,000 naira, which is about $18, just enough for her to feed her family and meet other needs.
I say Lagos more than, let's say, 15 years. I think that Lagos will change the environment of my life now. That is it. You know, for village, this kind of business is not there like that. You will go bush, cut sick, do farm in a village. But here you can manage this now. That is it.
The Lagos State government has reaffirmed their commitment to provide qualitative education in the state. The chairman of the Lagos State Universal Basic Education, Dr. Akinwunmi, disclosed that the state government, under the leadership of Governor Akinwunmi Ambode, is committed to bringing succor on the problems hindering the progress of education in Lagos. Speaking at the commissioning of 2 blocks consisting of classrooms plus head teacher's office and toilets in 2 primary schools in Badagry recently, Ganiu disclosed that the governor directed that the list of all primary schools that are in bad shape should be given to him with the view of rehabilitating them, adding that with or without intervention fund from the federal government, the state government would go ahead to provide qualitative education in the state. He assured that the state government was already looking into the issues and problems confronting the primary school teachers in the state, noting that victory songs will soon fill the mouth of teachers in the state.
As we have commissioned these very beautiful edifice, which is done in keeping in line with the vision of His Excellency, Mr. Akinwunmi Ambode. Amongst the so many plans is continued construction of classrooms and other facilities for our dear children in primary schools and secondary schools. This is one amongst so many of the schools that have been built and commissioned and will continue to build and commission.
The chairman, accompanied by other members of the board, also inspected Muslim primary school, inclusive education units, Our Lady of Apostle, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu Model Primary School, APA, Methodist Primary School, all in Badagry local government area of Lagos. Wife of the governor of Lagos State, Bolanle Ambode, charged both operators in the state to observe strict safety standards in their operations to avoid sea accidents and needless loss of lives. She gave the charge at Ayeto Roepe during the distribution of over 700 life jackets to select schools in Epe local government by the Lagos State Waterways Authority, LASWA. Mrs. Ambode, who said that safety was too important to be compromised in any human activity, charged the operators to streamline their operations according to international best practice. Many thanks to the governor's wife there. The state government has actually said that security of lives and property in this state is non-negotiable. And of course, the governor's wife clocked 52 this February. So Inside Lagos is wishing her happy birthday, ma. My name is Adedoja Salama Deni. Many thanks for watching Inside Lagos this week. Do join us next time for another interesting package. Bye for now.